So I want to talk about an experience that I had with a silent meeting, which was really challenging for me. Now, in this case, I had just started a new role in my company. And I was asked to join this, what they consider to be a very challenging meeting they were having trouble with. Someone in my team was having some difficulty with this meeting. And this was with a supplier who was in a different country, so it was a call conference. So when I entered the meeting room, there were 5 or 6 people from my team all huddled around the conference phone. And I could see them staring at it, but there was total silence. And it seemed that 10 minutes passed. And then I asked, are we waiting for the meeting to actually start? Because it seemed strange to me. I joined the meeting that it should have already been 1 hour past, yet still there was total silence for 10 minutes. Then all of a sudden, a voice from the speaker shouted, yes. Then everyone in the room was feverishly starting to look at their notes. And as they did that, they went back and the lead then asked a question. And then silence again for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, no. And then we continued in this loop for at least another hour, just asking questions, silence for 10 or 15 minutes, then normally yes or no answers. Now, I remember this meeting went on for at least 2, maybe 3 hours. And this was one of the kind of most challenging things I faced because I'd never faced a meeting like that. So after the meeting, I understood to myself, we got to change something here. So rather than attack people in the conference, but why are they doing this? I set up a meeting with their leaders. I set up a meeting with all the suppliers involved in this meeting. Say, hey, what's going on with this meeting? Why are we in this kind of situation? And what I learned and what I understood is that they really wanted to please us. And in fact, we were setting up the meeting after they'd been in 3 or 4 hours of their own internal meetings. The other thing was at the same time that we needed quite technical people in that meeting. Now, they didn't speak very good English, and we weren't giving them any real sort of notice or time to prepare. So they were having to go back and translate and ask their technical people. So what we did by talking to them, by being open with them, we said to them, okay, look, we will change the meeting time. If we have technical questions, we'll give you them 2 or 3 days in advance, or as much advance as we can, so you have a chance to talk with them and prepare it. And firstly, they were very pleased that we were willing to do this. And secondly, by giving them that gap and talking to them, we were able to totally transform the meetings. Also, from that point onwards, we always said to them, look, we are partners in this meeting. And if the meeting isn't going well, let us know. And in fact, we would ask feedback, and we'd even got to the points where we started rating meetings. Again, no way to judge people, but as a partnership to understand how can we make these meetings more effective. So I just want to share a real story that I had with a silent meeting and the ways and how we manage it. But ultimately, it's always about collaboration, support, and respect. If a meeting is going bad, it's not because the people are bad. It's because something's fundamentally flawed in the way you're doing the meeting. So I hope you enjoyed that short story, and thanks for watching.